Hey there, and welcome to another GTA 5 car review. And today, we're taking a look at the very unique Burgerfahrzeug, I think is how it's pronounced. Yes, Burgerfahrzeug, otherwise known as BF Surfer. This will be an in-depth review of the Surfer. We'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust globes, we'll take a look at the interior and exterior, take it for a test drive, and show why this car is pretty unique, and why I think it's one of the best to drive around if you're looking for something a bit different from the usual people drivers' cars. Let's go ahead and start this one up and let it run. This Surfer is a personal vehicle, so like most of the vehicles on this channel that I've reviewed so far, you can use remote start to crank on the lights, your radio, your neon lights if it's equipped, but this one is not. You can also use it to turn on and off the radio and change your radio station. This car is pictured in a two-tone red and white gloss. This vehicle is completely unmodified and is 100% stock. Leather wrap steering wheel. Power drive to a 4-speed automatic. Let's go ahead and turn on the high beams. And go ahead and check the rest of the vehicle. So I'm actually going to open the door here, the driver door, as well as the start the engine through remote start. The Surfer, one of several vehicles in production by Burgerfahrzeug, otherwise known as BF, next to the injection. I believe there are several others. The Surfer is one of the more unique of the group, with the rendition of a Volkswagen Samba bus, or T2, or just a bus. It goes along with the surf culture, this one specifically going more along line with it, because it does have a aftermarket surf roof rack already installed. Some of these I've seen around here, some of these I haven't. The vehicle, just like its real-life version, is sluggish, but has enough size. Now, for whatever reason, in this GTA rendition, the Surfer, there is no rear seats at all. There's just a couple sliding doors. Still rear-engined, rear-wheel drive, as like the real version. The car does carry a lot of similarities to the bus, which is why I love this car quite a lot. Actually, I've been looking forward to having enough space in the garage to own one of these. Let's go ahead and pop the hood out back. As I said, it's rear-engined, pretty unique. Unfortunately, it appears that we can't really get access to the trunk, the vehicle area where the oh, I apologize, I'm wrong. I just opened the wrong door. Under here rests a flat 4, but it can't really get a good angle. It's a 1200cc. As like its real-life variants, the Volkswagen Samba bus. Power outputs 22 horsepower, top speed of around 75 miles an hour in the real variants. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a sound clip, shall we? This one is heavily stock, so it does have the more like diesel related gauge cluster, which is kind of awkward, knowing this is a flat 4 powered engine, gas engine. Heavier winder windows, a lot of bare metal, very common in the buses in the Beetles of the 60s and 70s, where many people will just strip the panels out. This one already has it done for you. Strangely, it does have quite a modern dashboard for a car of its age, knowing what it's based on. Strangely, it also has a 4-wheel drive control dial, which is also non-realistic because this is not a 4-wheel drive vehicle. You can have more in-depth looks at these gauge clusters by going into the Sand King XL review, the standard wheelbase Sand King, the Sadler, the Bison, and any other trucks or SUVs I've reviewed on this channel. Most of them, 99% of them, have this exact dashboard setup. While the gauge cluster, you can watch the reviews on the Bravado Rupo and Bravado Yuga vans to get more look to those. You have leather seats, what appear to be white stitching. As I've said, winder windows, no back seats whatsoever. Appears to be what looks like a shelf at the back. Split front windows as well as rear windows. So let's go ahead and check out the back. To do so, you just simply go to the vehicle doors. And go ahead and open these rear doors. Strangely as well, they don't actually have sliding doors, even though despite the look of the hinge. You get a lot of storage space. So if you're going to use this as a worker's van, you could probably possibly push stuff in here and make it more of a utility van, stuff like that. You could substitute it for the trunk, which we're going to check out now. I'm going to shut all the doors. The trunk, much like the front ends, has a lot of space out back. It kind of merges into that zone where you can right where the sliding doors are. So it's pretty unique. You can get a lot of space. You can get a lot of stuff in here. So let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. Now we'll say this is going to be a really slow test drive since, as I've said previously, this vehicle does have 22 horsepower. But while I'm in here, I'm going to show you how to buy one of these. You can simply go to the internet, Travel and Transport, Southern San Andreas Super Autos. You can sort by price. It's probably the fastest way to find it. And it's probably going to be one of the very first vehicles you see because it is a low price of $11,000. As you can see, they don't automatically come with a roof rack, but mine just happened to have came with one. The game says it has a top speed of 100. Of course, in real life, they were really slow. They were slower than that, but for sure. So let's go ahead and pull out of this parking spot and go around the block. My foot is completely lead footing right now. Be surprised if we can make those with this hill. Oh yeah, she's running out of power for sure. Alright. She definitely did not like that hill. I just appeared to have hit something. Alright. Don't know if this is a turn lane or not, but we're going to try it. Surprisingly, she's getting some speed to her going down this hill. Braking for the baller in front of us. Not bad on the braking either, but that, of course, could be influenced by the low amount of horsepower this vehicle does have. Pretty nice vehicle to have, though. I'm going to left foot it around the corner here. Change lanes and turn back to where we were. Alright then. So that'll do it for this in-depth review of the Burgerfahrzeug Surfer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.